Okay, students. So this is where we had stopped in the last video. So here you see the strategy process. It has various customer needs, corporate strategy, operation strategy, and decision processes. Okay. So your corporate objectives will be based on customer needs, wherein they want more varieties of products. Okay. It starts with that, and then you start and build the corporate strategy. You increase the organization size. Operation strategy will be increasing production capacity, and then you can do things like building new factories, or you can ramp up the existing production, right? So let us discuss in detail what are order qualifiers and order winners. So we have discussed a good preamble. So here is the basic definition. We start with order qualifiers. It's quite simple. It's basically like having a passing mark versus having a distinction. When a person has a passing mark, he'll be able to be just eligible for various companies who are willing to employ them. And distinction is going to make you very valuable, so that the chances of your selection become very high. So qualifiers get a product or service into a marketplace or onto a customer shortlist and keep it there. So what do you mean by that? So you basically want to buy a phone, let's say. And when you want to buy a phone, what do you look at? You look at various specifications. And based on that, you put maybe three or four different types of phones in your short list. Maybe you can just add them to the to your basket, shopping basket, and then you basically start considering one by one how to go ahead. So how do you ultimately attract the customer? That is basically about auto qualifiers, right? So the first thing is that when you try to buy a phone, you will have various phones who are there in your shortlist, and you see some basic features. So the point is, how does a customer choose a phone to at least come in his shortlist or in his basket? So basically, it means that the phone should meet certain basic criterion. Phone should meet certain basic criterion. Then and only then can you expect that um, you know the, that customer is going to buy it. He's going to be able to see certain features that are causing the customer to keep that phone in his shortlist. So for a phone, it may be at least 4 GB RAM, or it may be something like a certain amount of storage. you know. So 64 gigabytes of storage, or at least that. So if you fail to meet even that at a certain price range, then the customer is not going to shortlist you. Okay? So therefore, auto qualifiers are the basic criterion for a customer to be able to buy the product. Auto qualifiers do not in themselves win the orders. They are basic qualifiers. Failure to provide qualifiers at appropriate levels will lead to loss of orders. With qualifiers, you need to match customer requirements, and all competitors do need to do that. Okay? And auto qualifiers are those competitive priorities that a company has to meet if it wants to do business in a particular market. The basic criterion that permits the firm products to be considered as candidates for purchase by customer. So that is a very important thing. So minimum thresholds for consideration have to be there. Okay. And auto qualifying criteria may include competitive product warranty, a product design that is legally acceptable for customer use. So what happens is many times you make various products, and the products, um, if they don't conform to the regulatory bodies, then the customer cannot buy them. Right? So that is something which comes under order qualifiers. An acceptable price range, that's very important. A certain set of basic features, and reliability at or above a specified level. So all of these things are very important. Now we will see weighing of the order qualifiers in the next video. Thank you.